All right, so I ain't gonna hold y'all. I don't think history is real. I don't think any of it happened. I don't know. The more I research, the more that I feel that everything about the past, everything we read about the past, everything that's been passed down word of mouth is a deeply coded system given to us by the powers that be to dictate the future. And we know that time doesn't happen linearly, right? There's no beginning and end, despite the fact that time space is finite, meaning it is an illusion that will go away in the way that we imagine it, right? Not to say that the actual system will go away, but the way that we interpret the system will go away because it's an illusion in our mind. It's a soul trap, right? And so there is no beginning and end. Everything everywhere is happening all at once. It's happening simultaneously. And from quantum physics, we know that this is because everything exists in a space time of superposition, meaning it mimics everything that's happening everywhere else until you observe it. Like quite literally until you pay attention to it. So what if they've given us the Bible, right, the spell book as a religious text in 1619 when they got here to quite literally create what they told us was the past. Remember, you can only create or manifest in the present moment. You can only change the past by going back into the future, which is the present. I know this is really confusing, but don't think about time as a straight line. Think about it as a circle, right? And better yet, think about it as an infinity sign, right? And that single point, right? That point of contention where the poles shift, right? It goes from being downward to being upward. That is the core of time. And that is a single moment. I think that moment is the moment that is on the back of the dollar bill. And that is when they separated us from our third eye. They separated us from our true beginning, our true essence, our true creator. Who is us? By the way, we keep looking for God over here and over there and everywhere. It's in you, right? And that's what they separated us from, which is why the pyramid is separated from its top. The God essence, the Godhead is you. And you forgot. And they want you to forget because if you forget, they will create what is next to the pyramid on the back of the dollar, which is a repetition. It's the eagle. Hold on. The point that I'm trying to make is none of that shit happened. It did not happen. I don't believe there was a Babylon. I don't believe there was an ancient Egypt. I don't believe there was a Roman Empire. Nope. I don't believe there was a Sumer. I believe it's all right here, right now. And I'm going to take it a step further. I don't believe there was a Jesus. I don't think he happened. I think the Jesus, the Christ, is happening right now in the present. And this one is going to ruffle feathers, but I don't think slavery happened. I know. I don't think it happened. We were prisoners of war. They got here in 1619. America doesn't become a country until 1776. We were fighting. We were at war. We were not slaves. You're not going to convince me different. Show me the fucking bones. And again, this is the main point. If you, God, think that the devil that you created can enslave you, I would say that's a pretty big deception. I would say, you should think about that. This is why in the book of Enoch, we read that the fallen angels, who are the B'nai Elohim, by the way, ye are Elohim, meaning that the B'nai Elohim are the children that you created. They cursed themselves. They did it to themselves. And I'll leave you with this. Keep acting like you ain't God and see where we end up. Okay.